If cars broke down, I've been chasing people up all morning, and like I said, as a shareholder and as transport manager, you should be here on time. You know that, don't you? You know we push for drivers and everything else. Things aren't good, we've had robberies and one thing and another. Get yourself here on time in future. Okay, in fact, better still, get here earlier. Okay? Rotherham runs, Mexborough runs, Barnborough runs and everything. I was ill this morning, I should have been back in bed at 8 o'clock. But like I say, we have to send people out chasing up other members of staff, which we can do without. Yeah.
Since I left school at 16, I worked on a YTS course in a garage, and then it was okay, didn't think much to it, didn't learn much. So I left that, went back on Dole for a couple of years, didn't really like that much, it was really bad. And due to the fact I owned Dole, I wanted some work, I wanted to earn some money. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, so I looked at this community programme schemes. Didn't really think much to it, so I thought, sod it, I'll go on it. So I went on one of them, working on a canal down Elsevier. But okay, good set of lads I worked with, learnt a lot about myself and things like that. I did that, left it, and then I ended up working in a home for mentally ill, and it was very interesting. I found a niche that I could do. It was something that I really liked. I was offered a job, but the job never arose. I was told I was going to be starting this week, and then I was told I was going, sorry, I'll get it sorted out and it'll be starting next week. And eventually I got sick of being fobbed off with excuses and what have you, and I left. Went back on Dole, ended up getting to know about J&M Taxis. But that's about it really. The last couple of years since I left school have probably been what you would call wilderness years. Not really knowing what you wanted to do, and the job situation at the time didn't give it much hope, and not much get up and go.
You nearly finished those?
Nearly. Not much.
You do realise as soon as you become a director that you do have to understand all these rules and regs. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Carol, just come back to base. Just wait outside 5, will you, please? Yeah? You nearly done?
J&M mobile.
Okay, thanks, Simon.
I know you have to have an AGM.
Yeah, every year that's a bind, isn't it?
Yeah, and you have to do minutes.
Yeah, that's a bigger bind.
Yeah.
So if we don't discuss too much, we'll not have to write too much, and then we can hold the AGM wherever we like.
Yeah, and you have to have a notice board announcing when the AGM is going to be and
Yep.
what the agenda is.
Yeah, good. So we'll hold it down at the snooker club.
Yeah.
Yeah? Right, it's always nice to go in the corner pocket, isn't it? Have a break, discussion.
Cheers, mate.
Cool.
Tell.
Tells it is. Your break. Referee? Can we have a fair match?
Hot unbiased?
Yeah, no one-upmanship and things like this.
Well, no, it depends what's happening.
Glad you could join us this evening, Simon, actually, because there is quite a few subjects to discuss, which will involve you, actually.
It's a mixed change.
Well, I beg to differ about that. I always consult everyone. I'm not saying I...
Foul. You said I'm going to be referee.
Can you sit down and I'll discuss with you? We'll do without a
It were a
referee.
foul. It were a foul.
Simon, sit down. We'll do without a referee. I'll consult with you all the time. Obviously, Sean believes in me. Otherwise, he wouldn't do it. And he gets tremendous job satisfaction like I do. He's got out of a hole
Yeah, I've tried for that.
and started a career in which he gets his own satisfaction. Nobody has to pat him on the back or give him £100 pay packet or whatever. He does it for himself, not for money. Like I was saying before being rudely interrupted by somebody saying foul, is I'm glad you could join us this evening. But if you're going to disrupt the game, I'll ask you to sit down and not discuss it with you. Well, one thing, like I've been discussing with Sean, there is always somebody who's knocking us back. Like I've just mentioned with the petrol increases, they have got a monopoly. We desperately need petrol. You know, we have to use it. It's a commodity of this day and age. So all they do is just bung the price up. They don't have to answer to the public, and they don't answer to the public. They just say crude oil's gone up. And then you look in the paper and you'll see that on the spot market, crude oil's gone down. But as laymen, we're not supposed to know these things. Yeah, we're supposed to be thick all the time.
What do you do? Write to your local MP?
Not necessarily. You've got to learn to economise, i.e. have a word with your drivers. Try to make them a little bit less heavy-footed. You can get, if you've got good drivers, a good 15 to 20% reduction in your consumption of fuel. Wait a minute, Simon. All right? All I'm asking you is just have a word with them.
No.
Try and get them to reduce. Right, well, we'll leave it at that. We'll agree on that, okay? On that subject, we'll not pass on the cost. Have a word with your drivers. Just try and get them to reduce it that bit. If they can reduce it 5%, that is a saving of £40 a month. Okay? So we'll leave it at that. Yeah?
Yeah.
The possibilities of somebody making a decent living out of being a taxi driver at the moment in this area is very slim. To run it as a professional business and as a fully fledged business in which you can employ people 40 hours a week and pay them a decent living, I would say that's a good 3 or 4 years away yet.
Yeah, just sang 5 inch, please. I've got another run for you in a minute. Yeah, so you can have a break, have a cup of tea or something.
Yeah, well, what's after that?
Alright, John?
Nearly done.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Good lad. No problems.
No, not with this.
Oh,
It's
great
simple
stuff.
enough, please.
Fine.
No.
Thought you might have difficult with it actually.
No.
Surprised with the price. I expected it being dearer than what it was.
Well, dinner.
No, it was just nearly 7.
So,
Yeah, I did quite well on that. You're early, Vince, aren't you?
I'll come see if I can come a bit late. I've been Sheffield, I haven't got this. Changed it for Capri like.
Got what? What's that?
This Triumph.
Oh.
So like I want to go back, get a bath, get a quick bite to it like things, wash up.
What have I
Cheers.
told you about getting something to eat before you come to work and not leaving it too late?
Oh, this will be quick.
One of my previous employees would have hammered me now for this. Okay? Yeah, you can come in later. Make it 5 instead of 5 o'clock.
A minute past.
Yeah, and don't be late.
They are generous.
Yeah, well, we've been pushed off his feet all day.
Yeah. If it'll start, it might be pushing me, yeah.
What's the elastic band like?
It's not too bad, it can...
Yeah, okay then. We'll see you later. Go and get yourself off. And a push. Push it. You would love to give me one, I'm sure.
Probably the Cavaliers, the better car for you then, isn't it?
Like I say, it's the price, it's just a little bit off-putting for us.
Well, I'm going to say the same to you, John. I mean, you've got a brass in your mind. You know what you wanted to spend.
I think we'd be looking around about 2,000.
You'll be looking a long time.
2-1? 2-2?
We're not
2-3?
talking anything
Yeah, no.
like that.
No,
We're not.
no.
I mean, being serious,
Yeah.
how much are you prepared to spend?
I don't know. What do you think, Sean?
Not that.
Yeah, we know. We're not going to pay that.
1,800 discount.
Shall I start? I'll do it for you for 3.9.
No. No. We're not doing it to that price.
Yeah, we're looking around about 3.5. You can't keep shaking your head all the time, you know. I mean, we're prepared to take it off your hands, cash up front.
Well, that's very good of you.
I know we are, we're heart to gold.
Yeah.
Cash up front, take it off your hands, we'll drive it away.
3.7.
3.6. And we've been paying 100 more out. Let's have a look at the Cavalier as well first before we shake on it.
Trying to get the base at the front of the car back to original colour. Someone's obviously painted it all white at front, like, you know, a white car, white grille. Like it says, I'm trying to get back to original look as possible. We're out well and Garcity way. I'm going down towards, well, down to the city like. And I was talking to somebody there, and willing to pay me something for it. I made £150 profit without touching it. Just a basic standard car. While I was down there, I noticed the price of cars were a lot different than they are up here. You know, there is something to be made, i.e. north-south divide. So get looking back something similar, run it for a while, and see if I can sell it down there, make a bit on it. And then, if not, keep it for myself. But if money can be made, keep trying.
The Scottish FA Cup semi-finals, Celtic play at Birmingham on Sunday. Rangers 0, St Johnstone 0.
16 score draws, so here are the numbers: 3, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and 24. 31, 34,
Looks like we're working
35,
next week as well.
37, 45, 54, 56 and 58.
Hey, Vince. Not expecting you. Vince, you know what the motto is here, don't you?
What?
All for one and one for all. Now, if you seriously tell us who's done that to you, mate, we will definitely go and down. Unless it's just you.
So I had to get it cooked.
Why?
I got welded and I got burnt up, singed it all down there.
No, Sean Barton talked about 3 doors away from an entrance to the Sporting Association. She's going into this house, she's getting to change her trousers and taking her back to Horseshoe.
You were changing trousers for her?
No.
Yeah, £2. If you have to change trousers for her, it'll be £2.50.
For her, I'll be wanting more than 250 myself.
Let me know when you're mobile, Vince.
I was born in 1947. I got polio 3 years after 1950. I went through a couple of special schools up to leaving school at 16, and then looking for employment, and there's no real opportunity around here. They can't accommodate fit people, So young John come down and would I like opportunity to help him out at weekend? So I says, yeah, I'll have a go, but don't be getting on to me if I can't do it,
For Ryan, is this one from 31 Foley Avenue through to Hemsworth? All right, sunshine. Thanks very much for letting me know, sunshine. See you, bye-bye, old cocker.
GM40 base. Yeah, it's the oak tree I'm going to answer for Mr. Baker.
The oak tree at Waffle, booked in for about 8-9 minutes time.
Church house to 10 o'clock.
Come on. Ah, don't you? Billy's gonna take glory.
Yeah, he's
Is it Mr.
about
Hodgkinson?
30 seconds away.
Yeah, he's
Time to go outside now.
What do I earn from J&M? That's a good one. No, I can't earn no way, I'm on disability pension, I think I get between £68, £76. So if you offered me £80, if you offered me £130 a week, I couldn't work for out like that.
Yeah, mate. It's all in change, I'm sorry.
Right, thanks a lot. Okay.
Put another hole in my pocket.
Yeah. Alright, thanks.
When you do, man, you better pick up at the Aldi.
It's only through what the government provide in different benefits that we're able to do this. I